Hey everybody, my name's Michelle and I'm a volunteer here at the Colorado Wolf and Wildlife Center, and I'm hanging out with Kenai and my dog Grizzly. So I had a question the other day about the veterinary care that our animals here receive. So unfortunately, the vlog isn't going to work out exactly as I had hoped it was going to this week. However, I still wanted to go over it because it is a question that we got not only on Facebook but on our YouTube as well. And so it was something we hadn't covered yet before, and I thought it was going to be kind of a good idea to go over the preventative care that our wolves get, as well as what happens if something were to happen with one of our wolves. So Kenai here, he's very young, so he hasn't had too much go on yet in his little young life, but he is neutered. That is a procedure that we are lucky enough to be able to do here on site because we actually have our own veterinary room. Now, our vets generally will come out here in order to do minor procedures such as removing cysts or having an animal spayed or neutered, or tooth pulled, ear infections looked at, things like that. So the vets generally come out here. So we have a number of vets that come out to volunteer their services to us, including Dr. Jeff, which is the Rocky Mountain vet from Animal Planet. He was out here a couple times. And of course our local vets, we have our on-call vet. She comes out whenever we need anything minor for these guys, and if we have any questions, she's great to learn from. So we sometimes have classes about different minor veterinary procedures and capture methods that the staff attend, so we can learn about those things as well. Now, as far as these guys with their vaccinations, all of our animals are vaccinated. They get the same exact vaccines that your dogs do. Now with the foxes have vaccines more closely related to cats. Now foxes are canine, however, because most of their characteristics and everything fall more towards feline, they tend to have more of those kind of vaccinations. But they do get rabies, they get distemper, parvo, so they get all of those vaccines. Now we, the volunteers and staff, we're the ones who actually do those vaccinations. We just get them from the veterinarians, and we come in and interact with the animals and do it ourselves. So that way we know that they're getting all their vaccinations on time. Now, if there's ever something more major that our animals have to go into, we're lucky enough to be able to do most of the small procedures here on site. However, any kind of major procedures, we would end up having to take these guys off-site to an off-site veterinarian, sometimes like the Veterinary Specialty Center, which is down in Colorado Springs. Usually we don't have anything like that happen with the wolves, but with the foxes, animals that are little enough to be able to take an off-site easily, that's usually where we can end up taking them to. Now, some of the older wolves, they also get daily care like glucosamine to help with their joints. Stop, Kenai. And of course, they get fish oil and vitamin E to help with their coats and their hair. Kenai, quit it, you little brat. So they don't get too many major veterinary issues. Of course, the raw diet helps with that too, keeps their teeth nice and clean, which we talked about last week. So hopefully this vlog was a little bit of an insight to some of the preventative veterinary care that our wolves get, as well as with the foxes. And we'll see you guys next week. Please let me know what other questions you might have, what other blogs you might want me to do. Can be about our animals here, animals in the wild, really anything, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. We'll see you guys next week. You sweet boy. Oh God, don't step on me.